Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this AFK journey video. So for this AFK journey video, we'll touch on progression and specifically how to squeeze out additional resources so that you can use it to power up your units to push through the contents itself. So this video will be tips and tricks to get more resources over time, and I will not cover the techniques as to how to clear harder contents because I already have two videos up on the site, as you guys can see. So one is the use of recording feature, so you can progress in harder stages where you can copy other people's comp to push through it. The other one is with regards to the manual auto as well as the targeting system, where you can use the systematic repositioning of your unit to sort of try different formations out and then try to retry the stages itself. So these are the two techniques which will help you push, but for today's video it will be more resource centric because I realize a lot of people are feeling very stuck because of the lack of hero essence, because they are gated by these resources, they can't get more, and they are wondering whether or not they can catch up to the pace of level 240 by the release of Clouds of Strife. So I'll talk about it, right, share some of my secret techniques as well as share with you guys some knowledge as to how I progress with all these small techniques over time. So first of all, I'm going to share my progression. In terms of my current progression, I'm still on pace because for those of you guys who have been following my free-to-play series, I'm still in the top 5% on my server. So not the fastest, we have a lot of people who have cleared it, but they are pretty much whale/spenders. For me as a free-to-play account, I think I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. As long as I'm keeping pace with my ranking, which is top 5 to 6% usually. So progression wise, really good. So the first technique or the first tips and tricks that I have for you guys is with regards to the efficient usage of the AFK attempts. So if you take a look at this treasure chest, you will see the rewards that you'll get, the AFK rewards. So the tougher stages in your AFK challenge are the one where you get additional resource. So usually it's your stage where it's denominated by 5 as well as 10, right? So over here, right, 665, you got more essence as well as 100 gem, and then 670, same thing, more essence. So what you want to do, right, to maximize the AFK resources daily is to use your AFK hourglass on these denominators, which is your stage 5 as well as stage 10, because these stages actually gives you more essence. And even though 2 hours of a day's essence is not worth a lot, it adds up over time, right? So you get like 100 plus over a few days or even a 1 month, 2 month. And as much as it doesn't matter, every bit of like resource which will allow you to push your character to the next grade so that you can level up by 10 times will allow you to push through contents a little bit easier. At the same time, right, there's actually a little bit of bonus in terms of the essence, which you guys might or might not know, so I'm going to show you guys with my account over here. So my essence is 1769, right? So this is per day. So if you take this amount, let me just take out my calculator quickly and then do the math for you guys. So if you take out the math, right, every 2 hours should give you roughly 147 hero essence. And if I were to click on this, right, just to use my free insta attempt, right, we get 150. So why is this the case? You guys will be wondering, wait, why is it 150? Why is it not 147? Because there's actually this thing within your mythic collection, right? This mythic collection over here, if we go into your bonus overview, you take a look at this daily AFK essence earn plus 30. So over here, right, plus 30 divided by 24, this will give you around like 1.25. So all the denominator add up will give you the additional essence, the additional 3 essence. Because if let's say you don't have this daily AFK essence earn, right, you're only getting 147 based on my stage. But with this daily essence earn, this is additional add-on. So what you want to do is you go into your mythic collection and then take a look at, you know, what are the different areas where you can get more of these daily AFK essence earn. So this AFK essence might not like look big, right? Because you have to divide this value by 24 hours and then multiply by 2. But the thing is, if you combine this over time, combine this over 1 week or 2 weeks, this number becomes significantly larger. So every little bit of essence you can get is very important, because this resource is in the scarcity. So this is number one way you want to efficiently use your insta AFK attempts. So this one gives you insta rewards, and then you want to abuse these level 5, level 10 mechanics so that you can actually use the additional hero essence to power your characters. At the same time, in your AFK challenge, there's actually a request for help feature from your friend. So what I would advise you guys will be, every 5 stage, right, the difficulty is not that hard. Okay, what do I mean by that? So if you go into 655, the challenge might look really hard, but from 656 to 660, the challenge is not that hard. So what I'll advise you to do is, maybe if you request for help at 655, right, don't use your instant AFK on the stage. Use it on 660, right, if you're able to get there. If you can't get there, right, you can also use it at 659, because this will already give you more resource other than the hero essence, because the only increase, right, in resource at the 5 and 10 level will be your hero essence as well as your equipment levels, depending on which stage you are. But it's good to just track back to the AFK rewards to see what increase in resource you will get, so that you can optimize your insta AFK usage, you can optimize your friend requests. But usually what I'll do in terms of my friend requests as well as my hourglass is I'll try to split them up, because if you request for friends help, right, you'll be able to clear like 655, and then you might be able to push for more stages, sometimes even more than 660. It could be like 664 or even 665, right? So you get more resources using your hourglass from there. At the same time, right, you also don't want to stack up 2 hourglass together, because most people who are free to play should only have 1 paid hourglass over here, right? So you have 1 chance every day. So what you want to do is you use 1 on 1 stage, level up your characters if you can, and then push, right, request for help, push, and then use the second hourglass. So this will in the long run give you more resources, right? Be it hero essence, be it exp tome, be it gold. So all these are mini advantages you can get from just being more efficient with your hourglass as well as friend help usage. So the other thing which will give you more resources is in your growth trial. So I saw it on a Reddit post, right? This side quest thing. So people are laughing, 10 hero essence. It's quite little, okay, but the thing is, side quests are actually quite easy. So completing all the side quests actually gives you gems as well. So you get gem, you get gold, and then you get your hero essence, which are all resources you can use to power up your character. So another thing which I want you guys to take note of is with regards to your essence over here, your daily quest essence. So somebody actually pointed out that hey Zeep, why are you being so efficient? No, I just had to record, right? So over here, in order to maximize your daily quest efficiency, don't claim your essence until number 1, you are already at your limit of content pushing, because this essence is a reflection of the 4 hours resource of your AFK rewards. So if you can push, like I mentioned just now, every 5 and 10 level, you are getting more essence, right? So what happens is if you can push to like 665, right? You use this essence and then you level up your character and then you push for more and then you get to 660, then you claim the second one. So over there, this is how you get more essence over time. Like all these additional 5 to 10 essence might not sound a lot, but every single day you're getting 20, 30 essence more. That's 210 every week, right? That's like nearly like 8 to 900 every month. So all this mini efficiency will allow you to get more resources over time. So these are the 2 resource addition techniques you can use to get more resources. Another way where you kind of want to abuse, or another I'll say like things which I usually do, is to always use up my chances for Dream Realm. So I'll let you guys think why is that the case. Okay, so I will do one run here. So in the meantime, you guys can think why, you know, you kind of want to wait. Let me see whether or not I can. Yeah, I'll just use this comp first. So I'll talk about it as I do the run. So for this Dream Realm, right, what happens is every single time you use the unit, okay, in case you guys haven't figured out, you actually gain 2 affinity on your character. So what is the affinity points, or what is this affinity that Zip is talking about? It is related to the story side of the characters, and at the same time, higher affinity levels of your characters actually gives you some freebies which you can use. So I'll show later in case you guys don't know this system existed. So affinity system is basically like a friendship system in other game where you give your gifts to your character, or you use the character a lot and then you gain it over time. So every single day, right, you can gain up to 50 affinity per character. And this is obviously through your daily challenges, your content pushing, your battles, your Dream Realm, as well as your arena runs. I think Labyrinth runs as well. So these are additional freebies that are already in the game. So if you have the time, I really encourage you to do all your Dream Realm runs, even if your score doesn't improve, because you get additional affinity. So over here, the battle is over, 84%. I think by the end of today, we might be able to finish this boss. Okay, so pink, as you guys can you see the green clover, the +2s? So those are your affinity points. So if we go into the character specifically, so I use Torrent, right? Go into affinity, top right hand side. So this is the affinity system. So unlocking the affinity system actually gives you more stories of the character, the voiceovers, as well as some freebies over here. So you guys can see you get gems, right? You get invite letter. So the longer you use your unit, the more you use your unit, eventually you will get to 3000 affinity. Your primary goal is to get to 1300, so you get 1 invite letter as well as 100 gems. So for myself, how I do it is I use the gifts on characters which I don't use a lot. So for this account, for example, I don't use Lumon, obviously. So as you guys can see, his affinity is 0 because I don't touch this character at all. Then you can actually give the gifts to this character because you're not going to use them, right? You just need them to be at 1003. So you get the tickets as well as the gems. So over here, claim it, right? So you do it multiple times to claim all the summoning as well as gems you can use to summon for more characters. That's one way to power your characters as well. Then for the characters that you use a lot, you don't have to use all these resources because, okay, first of all, these resources, you can get it from obviously your Emporium shop. So you get it from here, right? So every day you can exchange for gifts within the friendship store. Okay, so you can feed it to your character to gain affinity EXP. Or you use your character in battle, right? Every single day, each character can earn up to 50. So if you take a look at Torrent, we go into here. So yeah, daily affinity limit from methods other than gifts. So this is where you use the character in battle. So if you do Dream Realm up to 20 times per day, that's already 40 affinity. So you use this character maybe another 5 battles in other game modes, that's 50 every day, that's 350 per week. And then over time, you guys can see how you can get to 1300. So if you have the time, you want to min-max, this is one way you can do it, right? I would just strongly encourage you guys do your Dream Realm because you can just tap Dream Realm like up to 19 times because you can do 9 times and then buy 10 times and then just let it run on auto. Whether or not your score increase doesn't matter. It's for the additional affinity EXP, which translate to more summoning, which translate to easier power up of your characters. So yeah, these are basically, I'll say, like the 3 hidden tips and tricks that you guys might want to use to get more resources over time. Obviously, do your battle drills, right? Do your legend trial, do your arena, your honor duel for all the good freebies. And then if you get the world boss on the map, right, which for example, my dear Honey Alpha Bear is going to open up in 4 days 22 hours. Remember to do it every single day because this boss gives quite a bit of resource over here. So yeah, this boss is going to come really soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll prepare a guide for it. That's it for this video. Hopefully this mini tips and tricks video is helpful in terms of pushing progression for you guys. If you guys like to see more, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.